like every damn contract. Got like 4 gold plaques, turned up to the max. Have any 5-star, got an X.
5-star for in a I'm going prison when just a week ago try to play me. I'm talking about my main mans cause I put him on your and have bro like he was take-keep. That show price going up. I know these love for, but I can't let them get one up on man. I think Obama every day, bro, changed that. But I can't forget what I did at back door.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
We know these two teams rack up the assists.
Here we go.
Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Lou Dort out there with Mitchell, and it's Williams at the 3. Suggs against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with the screen on Suggs. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Suggs passes to Bain. Yes, that goes in.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Holmgren outside. Mitchell kicks to Dort. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Wagner outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And it's the Magic with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Now Mitchell, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Shoots the 3. Kept alive. And Hartenstein is right there.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
The Magic again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo. And that makes them formidable in every way.
Now Williams, after Jalen Suggs missed from long range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. impressive scoring here.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Get a break in the action. Now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Orlando. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
When I look at Orlando, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Wagner, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Holmgren outside. Williams looking around. Pass to Hartenstein. Takes it off the glass. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Dort, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
The Magic trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Banchero, here we go. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Payne. Excellent D there from Williams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And he makes that one. Dort's got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score or just great ball movement.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. change here. Jones is checked in. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Number 1, the Thunder.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Wagner against Williams. Orlando moving the ball around. The Magic again can't hit. And here are the Thunder now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Dort kicks to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Bane. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here is Williams. Dort kicks to Mitchell. Wagner against Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. The three-pointer no good. The Magic trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
Wagner a screen on Holmgren. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort against Bane. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Bane looking around to end the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Dort. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holmgren with the steal. Releases from 15. Again, Oklahoma City. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now, here's Dort. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
On the wing, Bane. Defended by Dort. Banchero outside. Another miss by Orlando.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. a whole new group out there. .156 left to play here in the first. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Now here's Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Clock at 6. From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Now here's Wiggins. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Now here's Wiggins. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
5th for free throw percentage, and they are in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. Rim protection, obviously important to them, and they have the horses to do it.
And that work they've done at the free throw line, Greg, has been so valuable to them. A lot of games come down to foul shots, and for them, that's a good thing. No good on the free throw. Biombo is checked in for the Magic. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Good on the second free throw. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Melton. And he makes good on the layup.
That's too easy for Melton. The defense has to offer more resistance there.
Wallace outside. Takes it inside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Biombo, no luck. Pass to Wallace. Got it up. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Thunder just dominating this one. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got DeAnthony Melton. He's out there with Tyus Jones. Wagner is out there with Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Wiggins. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's De Silva. Covered by Wiggins. De Silva, no good. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Wallace with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Fires the 3. De Silva with the rebound. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
That's good from Wagner. Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And Orlando making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Both free throws good from Wagner. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the two things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
A challenging stretch here for Orlando. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Guys, back to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Wallace. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. There's a screen. Here's Caruso. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Biombo is checked in for Isaac. And he makes both free throws. And it's Orlando's ball. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. And then on Saturday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
The Thunder with another miss. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Melton passes to Suggs. Hits the three-point bomb. Suggs has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Mitchell, a screen on Wagner. Caruso kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 9.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Suggs. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 5.
Boy, that's just a toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Mitchell looking it over. Back to Caruso. Pass to Mitchell. Now Williams. The A wide open look here for Caruso. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now Suggs. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. To the inside, here's Wiggins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 6. There's the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Dort's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the screen. Pass to De Silva. Here's Melton. Another miss by Orlando. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Biyombo with the block.
And this is something Biyombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Checked in for Wiggins. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Thunder. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, it looks at this point like they will not enjoy home court advantage in the postseason. That was a spot that a lot of people had them penciled into at one point.
Well, regardless of whatever spot they have, I look for them to be as dangerous as ever in the postseason.
Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Payne for 3. Offensive rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And the free throw, no good. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Here's Suggs. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Wagner finds Black. Williams against Wagner. Now, here's Banchero. He's covered closely. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Pass to Bain. Here's the screen. And here's Banchero. Buries it from 3-point range. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Williams for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Black. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bain, the bounce pass. Here's Black, defended by Caruso. Caruso grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Hartenstein. He has 6. Williams for 3. Another miss by Williams. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Williams against Suggs. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Suggs with some nice defense. Inside. Banchero banked in off the glass. He's got 7.
He's found his game in this second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Caruso sets the screen for Williams from downtown. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Banchero finds Suggs. Here we go. And Suggs throws it down.
And, you know, we know Suggs has a decent J, but they're reminding everybody he can drive inside, too.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren outside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
3.
Holmgren's got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Black. No scoring in this one. Over Williams. Black, no good. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Bain. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, Great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Wagner comes in for Black. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is good from Suggs.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Dort. Holmgren outside for 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Holmgren wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Holmgren's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Wagner passes to Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. The 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Dort against Wagner. Tipped away. Stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Williams, that's good.
Just having his way on that one. Williams is showcasing a well-rounded offensive game, piling up the points.
Van Carroll looking around. Shoots over Holmgren, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break.
Hey everybody, psst, I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Magic.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. Jalen Williams has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Magic shooting only 31% their offense, really struggling to put possessions together. Taking a look at the Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Mitchell is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the small forward position. So it's the Thunder now. After the Magic pick up 2. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now, here's Suggs. Bain kicks to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Wagner against Hartenstein. Mitchell outside. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Wagner. Suggs, screen on Williams. Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
The unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Now, Suggs, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. And a wide-open look for Payne. Off target from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That one falls. That's now 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Here's the pick. Banchero passes to Wagner. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Guys, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Suggs. 11 points in the game. Over Mitchell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Suggs. No good with the triple. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Banchero inside, defended by Holmgren. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Pass to Holmgren, uncovered. Rebound by the Magic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's good. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Now here's Williams. He's got 16. Now Hartenstein. He's defended by Wagner.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Both good from the line that time. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And it's Banchero missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. For 3, Mitchell. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Banchero. Wagner, a screen on Holmgren. Banchero passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Holmgren outside. Six to shoot. Dort finds Mitchell. Over Suggs. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Banchero against Williams. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive, and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, one of the things you love about Banchero, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night, and he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
Here's Joe, still without a basket. Down low, Storber. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wagner against Caruso. Wagner left side, and they double up Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero, that's good.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And stolen by Wagner. And Jones now atop the key. Bain kicks to Wagner. It's taken away by Wallace. Wiggins outside. Wallace outside. Back to Caruso. Over Jones. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 6. Pass to Banchero. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Payne. Off target from outside.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Wallace. Wiggins, a screen on Wagner. Wallace misses. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Bain kicks to Banchero. Wagner wide open. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Sorber. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Payne for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Wiggins passes to Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Sorber. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Orlando, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Jones sets the pick for Payne. Back to Jones. It's taken away by Wallace. Fast break. Here they come. Joe passes to Caruso. Wiggins outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Wagner. Putting up about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. De Silva's checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Payne. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in, poked away, and oh, here we go with Wallace. Nobody back. And it's Wallace with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Caruso finds Wiggins. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Thunder score.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now, here's Melton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to De Silva. And here's Wagner. Sinks the triple. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now Wallace. 6 points for him. Williams, a screen on Jones. Here's Wallace. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Wallace. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Payne. Then there's Anthony Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's sent back by Isaac. The kick out to Payne. At the elbow, Suggs. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
And he's good on the second. Here's Caruso. and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And it's the Magic's ball. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Suggs. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket I'm fine with that.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Zhang's checked in. The Magic shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Here's Suggs. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Caruso. Black grabs the board. Suggs in the corner. Outside, Bain. Pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Now, Bain. Count that bucket.
He's one of those high IQ players. Bain knows the situation and prevents the shot clock violation.
Wiggins up top. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Black. Drills the three-pointer. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Wallace. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Isaac. Back to Bain. On the wing, Isaac. From past the arc. And it's Suggs missing. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Isaac with the steal. Here's Black. Right side, Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Black is such an unselfish player, always willing to get his teammates involved.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Right wing. Zhang finds Caruso. Wallace looking for an opening. De Silva with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside, Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Bain, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Zhang. Now here's Wallace. High arcing shot. 2 points. That one goes.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Isaac. Isaac with a screen for Bain. They get it back. Here's De Silva. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Zhang dishes to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. So both teams making some changes here.
On the court.
Williams, a screen on Wagner. Caruso, no good. Well, Orlando shooting 44% in the fourth, the offense with some ups and downs. And the shot is good.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Joe passes to Wiggins. And here is Wallace, defended by Jones. Wallace misses.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Wagner. Banchero, a screen on Caruso. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Caruso at the top of the key, Williams. Wiggins outside. Joe passes to Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Kicks it out to Jones. That three off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Caruso finds Wallace. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Wallace. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Isaiah Hartenstein.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. So it's the